Today is the day we are going to be discussing the xIFVG model. This is how I trade every single day. It's how I get my payouts. It's how I pass my evals. It's the best model you can be trading. If you're trading something else, I need you to stop and just switch immediately because this is 1,000 times better. It's probably simpler, easier to follow, easier to see. Like, what are you doing? There's no reason to ever trade anything else. So for the model, right, we're gonna go through our checklist. And on that checklist, it is first a high time frame fair value gap. That can be 1 hour, 15 minutes, 4 hours, daily, anything like that. You're gonna mark it out, okay? You have to be able to notice accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. The PO3, I have a previous video that goes more in depth about that, but that is the main setup for my model. SMT with ES is optional, but an add in confluence is amazing. It never hurts your trades. We only enter on a lower time frame, so IFVGs only. We risk 1 to 2 RR. Nothing less, nothing more. And then session sweeps are also optional, but again, that just grabs way more liquidity and our trade is more likely to play out if we have that. Finally, we only risk 1%. Whether you have a 25K, 50K, 100K, I don't care what your account size is. You're only gonna risk 1%. Keep it consistent. Don't get greedy, okay? So in a bearish scenario, right, this is our market. In the mornings, we're gonna look for any high time frame fair value gaps and we're gonna mark them out. So we have one right here, okay? We're gonna notice market starts to accumulate before New York open. So we're gonna see that happen. There you go, this is your accumulation. New York opens, we're gonna see a manipulation leg get put in. That manipulation leg is also a Judas swing. Very, very important if you wanna look it up, do more research. It happens pretty much every morning, right? It's very, very easy to see. Because of the New York open, you have an increase in volume. So price tends to spike either up or down and then make its final distribution towards our drawn liquidity. In this case, it's gonna be lower down here, right? So once we have our manipulation leg, that's when we're gonna look for our SMT with ES or a session sweep. The SMT can either be, this is NQ we're looking at. So ES can come up and not sweep this high, or maybe it doesn't even touch the fair value gap, right? The manipulation leg on ES is not as strong. So it just comes up and then starts to fall right here. That counts as SMT. Now, on the lower time frame, we have the same 15-minute gap here or 1 hour gap. The accumulation, market open, price starts to go up. As soon as price goes up, right, we are looking for SMT. Boom, we notice our SMT. Now we're gonna wait to see if price retraces. As soon as we see price starting to retrace, we're looking for an entry. We're looking for any fair value gaps to get inversed on the way down. So we're looking anywhere here, we have one, we're gonna mark it out, and then boom, right? We have a candle closure below the fair value gap that flips it to an IFVG. Once that happens, we're going to enter into our position. We're gonna put our stop at the high of the manipulation leg. We're only risking 1%. We're gonna put our TP at either the bottom of the accumulation or whatever our drawn liquidity for the day is. We're only risking the 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 for our account. We're gonna see this play out a little bit. As soon as we get in profit, right, we're looking for a place where we can move our stop and go break even, right? We're gonna take all of our risk off the table. So that can either be at a low that we get closed beneath, or if this was another gap that we inversed, this is a perfect place to move our stop. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move our stop to break even, okay? This is gonna save your account in the long run because let's say price retraces from here. If we get stopped out, we lose no money, right? I consider a break even day a winning day because we entered into a trade and we didn't lose money. Whenever we don't lose money, it's a good thing. You're getting better, right? We're trying not to lose money and then we make money. So we're gonna see this play out and boom, we hit our drawn liquidity for the day. Back on the higher time frame, we're gonna see what that looks like. 3, 4, and event, we get our draw on liquidity. So you can kind of see this is a perfect PO3 setup. We have our accumulation, our manipulation, and our distribution. That's literally it. It was an extremely quick video. I hope it made sense. I hope I broke it down easy enough for you, but that's literally all it takes, right? No matter how much you backtest this model, if you want to change up some things, take some things out, whatever you don't like, it's not going to work if you don't have the emotional control behind your trades. So if you're chasing price, right? If you are too scared to enter when you see the setup, if you are afraid of losing the account, or if you're too greedy, like there's so many things you need to work on. Spend more time focusing on your emotions and your psychology behind trading before actually learning in the model. Because this is just a model, right? Any model pretty much works. Besides orb, don't trade orb, but any other model works. Work on your emotions, and the wins will come, the payouts will come, the past accounts will come, everything else will follow.